Right, guys, welcome to another video that is based on session management. In this video, I'm going to use the edit window, and I'm going to be teaching you guys about how to add markers, right? Markers basically can speak to different locations of the track. For example, if you've got an intro, you want a marker there. If you've got a verse, you want a marker there. Chorus, you get what I'm saying? So basically, there are two main different ways I'm going to show you that speak to how you can add markers, right? And it's very important during the process of adding markers. What you do is you listen to the track and then you stop your play, or you select the area that you want to add your marker in using your timeline, your marker timeline. This is your marker timeline right here, right? Or your marker ruler. Should just use that timeline ruler, this one right here, and to add markers, right? And I'll show you how to do it. So let's do the first step. You can see here at the beginning of the track, I'm just going to zoom in using T, and you can zoom out using R. You can use these when you have your edit keyboard focus switched on. So this button right here, right, needs to be yellow. You understand? If it's yellow, that means then you can use R to zoom out and T to zoom in. If it's off, it will be grayed out, and whenever I press R and T, nothing happens. But whenever I press it and it's activated, then I press R, sorry, R and T to zoom in and out. Say, okay, so let's not get distracted. Let's not digress. Let's jump back into it. So if I want to add a marker in this case, you can see I've got what we call here a playback cursor, right? As you can see, I'm clicking. You see this blinking line right here? That's my playback cursor. If I press enter, it goes at the beginning. So how markers work is wherever your playback cursor is, that is where it's going to add a marker. So currently, I'm going to place my playback cursor right here. As you can see, it's blinking. So that's where I'm going to get my marker. And it's going to edit upon this ruler right here, which is my marker ruler all across the track, this dark ruler right here. Right? So I'm going to press enter, which will take my playback cursor to the beginning of the session. Sorry. Enter, not in the numeric keyboard, sorry, but enter within the, is it alpha? I think they call it alpha numeric keyboard. Let's go enter there. Or alpha numeric section of your keyboard, right? I'm going to press enter. That will allow it to go at the beginning of the session. Then to add a marker, you can go and click the plus sign on the marker ruler right here, right? And now you can name that into intro, because that will be the intro of the song, the beginning of the song, right? Now, another way you can add a marker is, which is fascinating, it's what I really love about Pro Tools, is that I can listen to the track. While I listen to the track, then I press enter on my numeric keyboard, right? So let me show you. So I'm going to play the track, and then I'm going to press enter when I hear, because now I've got the intro. So I want to hear where the verse starts. So let's go here, right? As you can see, this is where she starts singing. So I'm going to start listening to the song, and then I'm going to press enter where I want to add my where I want to add my verse 1 marker. So let's play it. And remember, the enter is from the numeric keyboard. Right. So now I've managed to add my verse marker right here. I'm just going to choose grid mode right here so that I can move my marker where I want to place it. So if you want to move a marker around, you can move it by literally just clicking and dragging the marker left and right within the ruler, right? If you want to delete it, you have to press Alt, right? Then move to the marker. You'll see there's a minus sign that shows up there. I just want to bring it into perspective. Maybe let me try showing you using the intro marker. As you can see there, there's my marker. with a minus sign there, right? So if I click Alt and click on the marker, it deletes it, right? That's one way you can delete a marker. And then you can move it left and right by clicking and dragging it, right? So let's continue and add markers throughout the track. Well, I'm not going to do the entire track. I'm just going to do a couple of sections just to show you the benefits of adding a marker. Okay, so using my numeric keyboard enter button, I was able to play through the song and add markers as I go along, right? Now, I did a little typo right here on my marker, right, by naming it chorus and then backslash, right, which is what I did not want to do. So if I want to edit the name of the marker, I can literally go straight to the marker, double click, right? When you double click on the marker, now you can edit the name of that marker and then press enter, and now you fix the name of the marker, right? Then let me show you the advantages of having a marker in your session during a mix, right? Now, let's say you want to listen to your song because you're mixing, right? Because you're mixing between sections. So you want to jump between verse 1, pre-chorus, and chorus, for example, and just to listen to how it sounds between those sections, right? So what we have is what we call a locations window, right? A memory locations window, and you access that by pressing Control 5, right? Let me just expand that. Sorry. And as you can see, you've got your memory locations dialog box or memory locations window, actually. That's what they call it, memory locations window. Now, this window will show you all the markers that you've added. Now, I want you to look or pay very close attention to my playback cursor. This one, the blinking line that I told you about. Now, I can easily navigate between the song by literally just clicking on, yes, my markers on my memory locations. So now I can, if I want to listen to the intro quickly, or let's say I want to listen to verse 1 quickly, I can press verse 1, then it will go straight to verse 1, then I can listen to it. I can stop, go on pre-chorus, listen to it. And even when it's playing, I can also just continue navigating between the different sections by literally just selecting the different markers that are within my memory locations window. And remember, guys, how you access the memory locations window is by pressing Command or Control on your Mac keyboard, or Control on your Windows, Command on your Mac, right? And 5 in the numeric keypad. Very important. Control 5 in the numeric keypad, right? You want to press that so that you can have the memory locations window open. So whilst I'm playing the song, I'm going to navigate between sections. And as I'm navigating, you can see that it's jumping from one section to the next section to the next section. And why that is happening is for you to, again, be able to listen to the songs depending from different sections, depending on what you're doing on your mix. You understand? This is the importance of session management. Like I said, it is for easy navigations, right, between your mix. Easy control, just fast movements, because once you have that creative idea of what you want to do, you want to quickly get to the section very fast and then do the change and continue mixing. You understand? You want as little disturbances or that time lapse from when you thought of the idea to when you start implementing it to be as short as possible. And it kind of makes mixing fun because then it makes mixing a bit faster. You don't dread to do it because navigating between your session is not that difficult. That's the importance of session management. You understand? So now, if we look at session management as a whole, right, what do we cover basically? So in session management, you're going to import your audio, right? You're gonna add a master fader, right? You're gonna rename your tracks. You're gonna color code them. Then you're gonna group them and then route them until you basically route them until you get to what we will call a master fader. Then after you're done routing them into a master fader, then you can add markers, which will allow you to navigate between the different sections of the song. Right, guys, thank you very much for your time and your attention. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos that is based on session management. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Shout outs.